What's up, Super Fun Force? Captain GameStar. We're here with Beat 205 and Burst Spriggan, the main attraction. We pretty much got Ultimate Valkyrie before, but they gave us the Wing Forge Disc. Burst Spriggan comes with a brand new core, Armor 8, brand new Armor 8, brand new spread, Forge Disc, and then they both get just old drivers in the form of Fusion Dash, Excel Dash, and basically Ultimate Valkyrie gets a recolor. Same Armor 9, Energy Layer, same core. But that clear core does look really cool. All right, so let's take a look. Here it is, and my first impression when I got my hands on this was, it looks nice, and I wasn't too thrilled just because I think Astral's fine. Astral's one of my favorite and I think most powerful rings in Dynamite Battle. It has the right size, right balance of, weight, counterattack power, and as long as you know how to set up your combo, high or low with the proper driver and spin direction, you should be able to take on any combo out there. This is definitely heavier. Let's take a look. Even though I know there's going to be some slight variation because of the armors, I know this is just heavier, right? So this comes in at 36 and a half. We can say 36, and this one is definitely lighter at what? 33-ish, right? So my first impression is that this will basically have a little bit less stamina, possibly because it's heavier, but could maybe be better at attacking. That's my initial impression. Other than that, I get that they're trying to again take from every single Spriggan, and I think it looks clean. Definitely, square. Going back to Requiem, I like the jagged roundness of this. Even though I got the Achilles core, it's fine. On the Hello Kitty color. But yeah, as you can see, for example, the metal is exactly the same, right? Metal is exactly the same, just altered shape. And it's kind of cool. They put the diamond in here. They hollowed this out, which I guess is just for looks. And like most of the DB layers now, it got a little bit more rubber on the side, just like going back to Judgment Joker. The new Helios and Hyperion now have rubber on the side. Obviously this has rubber. So, and then the F gear. So basically everything has rubber now. So, yes and no. Again, I think Takara told me he's running out of gimmicks. Doesn't take away from the release, though. I think, they've always kind of been like that. But, I think it's just at the point where I think we need to see a little bit more specific differences with how they use the rubber. Because at least here they put the blade. It might have been cool to see the rubber on the edges here. At certain points. But that's fine. So anyways, yeah, again, one of my favorite layers. I'll probably start to build this and test with it as an attack balance, but we'll see how it does. Maybe it could still be good at stamina defense. And lastly, we have Forge Discs. That was my other issue with the Dynamite Battle, was they didn't give us much Forge Discs that were fused or frames like they did with GT. We were totally spoiled in GT. Now everything kind of boils down to over as the standard. It's heavy. It has great centrifugal force and shape, so it helps any combo. It helps attack types have extended stamina, and it makes hard impacts. It allows stamina defenses to have weight to also absorb the impact. So, again, sometimes having a good lighter combo can help you with stamina. So, if your combo is normally let's say it's stamina defense and it might be a little bit too light, you can definitely use this and it'll help balance out the weight. So it's not always about being the heaviest, but it's having a good amount of relative weight to what everything else out there is. The weight class, I guess you could say. And this comes in usually about a little over 33. And then this comes in, the new spread is 32.98. Interesting. Hold on. $33 exactly. So just a little bit lighter, basically, right? So it's also a little bit thinner or shorter in height, but I guess you'd say thinner. So that might help this scrape less, is what I'm thinking is the only other benefit. Other than that, it just has some cool, engravings on it. But they're basically identical now. So, Takara told me he's just trying to give us more alternatives into our 5G, 3G sets by giving things that can compete with over. With over, basically. And then the new wing is like the remake of the old one, which is cool. It's heavier now, it's larger. Compared to Legacy, this one hopefully shouldn't scrape as much either because it's more even and flat. where Legacy was very, angled and jagged. And hopefully this will give us some aerodynamic capabilities like, Moon or like Air Knight, having these air ducts or air vents. All right, well, that's pretty much it. Not much to say about Valkyrie. It's just a recolor. Looks cool. I like that it's crystallized, transparent looking. It's kind of like this dark blue, dark purple. I like the lighter one better. And again, as you know, my only gripe with this was, of all things, they should have done the metal on here. They should have put metal into the wings here, like Winning Valkyrie. That would have been, to me, that would have been superb. But still looks great. Now I have a new clear core, so not bad. Okay, coolio. So, and then last thing, I put in the V gear here. Boom. Or not the V gear. It's the new... How do they refer to it as on this? The VS gear. So the Versus gear. I was close. It's the new Versus gear. Free spinning and all that stuff. Also inside were the stickers, which I'll put on eventually with the typical instructions, and this new little cool card, which I sadly bent a little bit. But I think it makes a nice display piece. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Yeah, so I got hiragana, katakana skills. All right, so that's kind of nice. So again, with this one, really quick, I'll just say I think this looks great. This is my favorite coloration of it. I just wish you could maybe have put F gear in here, because I don't think A gear is actually any good. I think A gear and D gear are kind of useless, and I wish they added that onto other frames, or forge discs for other combos, rather than just forcing you to put them on Nexus, because I think F gear is the best to put underneath the Divine layer. So yeah, I don't know. It just looks cool. I like this. So yeah, I'll just probably keep this as a collector showpiece because it looks really nice. But I'll test it a little bit. Also interesting to notice is that with the D gear on the Nexus, hold on, is this supposed to? Okay, does it pit, like how? Oh, I probably have to take it out and put it in a certain way to make it free spin, because right now it's tight. But it looks cool. Again, I'll give you guys a little bit more of a detailed review once I test out more. All right, let's end it now with just a quick battle. And we're going to throw this on there. We're going to put the Fusion Dash. And the drivers, again, they're nothing new. These drivers, I don't think have really performed really well in any of its incarnation. I think the DB bays are too heavy for this, and maybe the GT bays can benefit a little bit. But man, the GT bays, I don't think even had really strong combos with Excel Dash and Fusion Dash, sadly, when they first came out. Okay, let's just battle it up. I'll just launch Burst first. Burst first. And then we'll see what Excel can do on Ultimate. Okay, that wasn't too powerful, guys, but at least we can see. Oh, that was still nice with a counterattack. There we go. Wowzers. All right, well, that's my overall impressions. I still like it a lot. I don't think this is a must-buy. I mean, obviously, you definitely want to collect them all and get this. So let me clarify. I don't think it's a must-buy for this set specifically, unless you want to get the like the recolor Valkyrie parts, and you want the Versus gear. But if you don't care about the Versus gear, or this primarily, right, the Forge disc, you could probably just buy this combo separately, and then maybe pick up this piece if you want the combo. I don't think that the Wing Forge disc is going to be like some huge game breaker, so you might be able to kind of save yourself a little bit of money if you need to, anyways. But anyway, but that's that's just the way it is. Takatomi's being a little bit more restrictive now in the way that they're releasing a lot of these sets, making it a lot more expensive, right? Because you have to kind of get everything. So I guess my final thought is I hope they kind of refrain from that, and they just let us get the individual ones again for around like $20 USD. I know they're obviously cheaper in Japan, but in the United States we got to pay a lot more because of the import. So anyways, there you go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment below. I'll definitely be doing a lot more videos in the future with these combos and letting you know what I think. All right, don't forget, keep your faith, say a prayer, spread that love, be positive, be thankful. We'll come back at you. Peace.